Okay, learners, today we're going to learn about contractions, and we're working with Sort 44, contractions. So contractions, boys and girls, are when you take two words, for example, could and not, and you shorten them into one word to make it, when you're speaking or writing, a little bit of a shorter word. So, for example, could not would become couldn't. We would take out the O and we put this punctuation mark called an apostrophe in there, so it's couldn't. So you could say a sentence, to give you an example of that, would be, I could not go to the park because I had to have dinner with my family. Or you could say, I couldn't go to the park because I had to have dinner with my family. It means the same thing. And again, couldn't is the contraction made up of the words could not. So let's take a look at contractions now with the word is. So if I had a sentence like, who is that girl over there? I could shorten it to who, take out the I, move over the S. Who's that girl? Who's that girl over there? It means the same thing as who is that girl? And I will actually leave the contractions here to show you. And so you can see over here are the letters that we're taking out. Would have, we would take out the H and the A. And it becomes would have. Now I know learners, a lot of you think would have, when you hear it, you think the word would and then the word of, O-F. That's actually not true. The correct way to do that would be it's would have. And when you hear people speaking quickly and saying, well, I would have gone with you, but I didn't know, they're actually shortening would have. So it's not would O-F of, it's would of. Would apostrophe V-E, okay? In place of the H-A for would have, okay? They will, like they will play after school. We can change it to they'll play after school. So your contraction again is just taking a couple letters out, moving everything together, and when you're contracting it, you're actually shortening it, okay? So today you're going to get some practice, and this is going to be a good spot for you. If you did not cut out your spelling words for Sort 44 contractions, please press the pause button on your screen now. Pause it and make sure you have your words cut so we can get ready to do the sort. When you're ready, press pause again so that you can continue to play the video. So again, we're looking at our sort here for words, contractions with the word not, contractions with the word is, contractions for the word with the word have, and contractions with the word will. The first set of words that we worked with before, I have sorted already. Couldn't, because couldn't is a contraction made with the word not. Couldn't is short for could not. Whose is a contraction under the is column. Whose is short for who is. Could've is a contraction under the have column. It is short for could have. They'll is under the contractions made with the word will, because they'll is short for they will. And when you see these words in your reading, you would not read this as she could not play with me. You would read it as couldn't. Okay, so now we're going to kind of get ready to sort. And what you're going to do is you're going to sort them under the column for where they would belong. So I'll hold up the word. Try to see if we can see. There. That word is, think it, say it to yourself, wouldn't. It stands for would not. Next word is theirs. That stands for there is. There's my friend from class. Next word. Would've. I would have gone with you to the store, but I had to finish my homework first. Next word. That'll. That'll be all that I need for today. Have a great rest of your day. Aren't, short for are not. Okay. Here's, short for here is. Should've, short for should have. This'll, short for this will. Like this'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Weren't, short for were not. Where's, short for where is. Might have, short for might have. Who'll, short for who will. Who'll come play with me. Don't, short for do not. What's, short for what is. A lot of you probably say that to your family. Hey, what's for dinner? She'll, short for she will. She'll help me when she's done. Doesn't, short for does not. This word here. He'll, short for he will. He'll play with me when he finishes his homework. Hasn't, short for has not. And our last word, you'll, short for you will. You'll be so smart because now you have learned all about fractions. The next thing that you have after you've checked your sort, you can pause the video here if you need to make sure that you have all your words sorted correctly. In class, of course, you would often write them down in your spelling journal. You can certainly do that now as an extra if you want. Inside, you see you have a sheet here. It says write the contraction for the underlined words. So if you were to see here, it says they will come to my house for dinner. Can you shorten that as a contraction? Which of these words would make sense? They will. So we would go to our will column. I see they. So then I would look at my word, and then I can write thou on my line and make sure that I'm writing my apostrophe for my contraction. So you have that here. You also have an independent word study. So instead of us giving you all of your work for the week, you can take a look here. It's exactly what we would normally do. It's just giving you the options to do different things. So you could write your sort on these lines. What did you learn about words from this sort? So you could explain how you learned about contractions. And then at the bottom here, it says check off what you did. You could sort the words again. You could write them in categories. Do a no peeking sort with someone at home. Write the words as someone reads them aloud, kind of like a buddy test. See if you can find other words in your reading that also have contractions. So this is just an extra if you want something more. Okay, learners, so just to review again. Today we learned about contractions, and we learned that contractions are taking two words and putting them together, removing one or two letters and shortening it. And we put the apostrophe in the place where we removed the letter. All right, thanks for watching.